So, where am I going today, you may or you may well not ask. Well, I haven't done a vlog or any kind of a video for a long time now. Nothing really exciting has been happening in my life, so to speak. But with all the rain that the world's seeing, Thailand's also having its fair share. And the local River Yom I'm heading to now. It's apparently been rising 50 centimeters a day for the past few days, which is like 1.5 meters of water, which is quite substantial. So I've seen the river quite high here in Phichit, but I'm just going to go down to a local pedestrian bridge, even though motorcycles use it to cross from one side to the other. I'm going to take a look at that first, and then I'm going to carry on down to our local temple, Wat Ta Luang, and take a look and take some video of the river down there. So follow me. I'll take you down a couple of side streets as I'm going down to this bridge area. This road here floods quite a bit. We had some serious rain last night. Today's the 25th of September 2024, and it was pretty much raining continuously yesterday evening, 4 or 5 hours, like cats and dogs. And it was raining through the night, but nothing really to speak of. So I'm quite interested as to how high the river could actually be. This will be the first glimpse I get of the river as I come around the corner now. And it's high. I can see, you can't see, but it is high. But it's not as threatening as I thought it would be. You can see it on my left now. We'll go and have a closer look we'll have a closer look as I park up next to the bridge. There used to be a fantastic market on the weekends the other side of this bridge, which is a pedestrian access to Phichit railway station. Just take a little walk up and have a look down the River Yom. Well, there is a fair bit of water in the river, look. Not sure what time it's due to peak here, but I don't think we're in any imminent danger. I suppose what I should do is come here when the river's at its lowest as well. The sky looks pretty moody actually from here. I'll just cross over here a minute. Oh, here's a train coming in now. It's good timing, wasn't it? You can see these, there's little houses, these little rafts, they're all along the banks in Phichit, in Pitsenlook. This is the only visible one here in Phichit. I don't think that's anybody's house, I just think that's, well, it could be, there's a fridge on there. But they had the dragon boat racing here maybe 2 weeks ago. And the river was high, but I don't believe it was this high. Serious amount of water. But let's go and have a look down by Wat Talawang and see what it's like down there. There's actually a bit of blue sky up there, which is most welcome. Well, here's a different perspective. This is as close as I can get. Well, no, I can go down to Wat Talawang and get close, but this is still the pedestrian bridge I was just on. And just talking to a gentleman up here in my broken Thai language, and he was saying that this side of Phichit is safe, but however, if you look across now and there's a log about here, he said that possibly today the river will come up and the other side will be flooded, and that's the last thing they need. A lot of the houses, actually, I should have gone across there, a lot of the houses over there are on stilts with a bit of concrete below. One second. And that side of the bridge, I'm not, well, I'll use the word like shanty, but it is a bit of a kind of a shanty area. Most of the buildings are thrown together rather than built. Corrugated tin roofs and corrugated walls. But they're people's homes at the end of the day, immaterial of how they're made, and the last thing they need is to be flooded out of their homes. Right, let's continue on. We head on down to the temple now. Nothing's too far away when you live in Phichit. Reminds me quite a bit of Hereford, my hometown in England. Similar sort of size, similar population, and nothing's too far away. Temple's just down here on the left. There's Wat Talawang. Right, let's go and have a look at the river from here. So this is, well, there's Wat Talawang there. That's a little pagoda thing on the side, but I was upstream of the river about 3/4 of a kilometre, and this is where the dragon boat racing was taking place a couple of weekends ago. Opposite is Phichit immigration, where I report every 90 days. And then this is heading off downstream, where it eventually meets up in Nakhon Sawan and joins another river, which name I've forgotten. But this is high, but not anywhere near as high as what I anticipated, which is fantastic news. Again, moody skies down there. Right, I think whilst I'm out on the motor, I'll take a look at Bung Si Phai. Not exactly sure how much the lake rises, but we'll go and have a look. Incidentally, I haven't seen any kind of water monitoring points down by the bridge or here. There must be measuring points somewhere, because as I said earlier, they were saying it's been rising 50 centimeters a day the last 3 days. So at this moment in time, I can't see any visible watermarks to say it's gone down. So maybe it still is actually on the rise. But, right. Let's go and have a look. We'll talk again when we get to Bung Si Phai. Well, I've just come over to Bung Si Phai. I'm not sure the water levels rise in this lake or not, but one thing's for sure, the ground in places here, I'll just take a look down here, look, is completely saturated, like sodden. You can see. So, not the best place to come for a picnic. And I'm walking through now and it's coming through my shoes. So there are probably less sodden places than others, but it is actually incredibly spongy below my feet. But question, does this lake rise? Does it come up and down? I'm the wrong person to ask, but certainly a few gallons in here. A very slight breeze. Ah, there's a few people arrived, look, come into play. I'll take a look up by the canal that flows into it and see if there's any measurements on there. Got out the car and come over to Bung Si Phai. I've done a little bit of recording on my Osmo Action 3, but just thought I'd give you a bit of a pano of Bung Si Phai for the water. Uh, 3 o'clock. Gone 3 o'clock, I imagine, because there's students out and about on their bikes. That doesn't really say a lot. Don't know what time they finish school. But good afternoon, how are you? Kung Sabai Mai? Come on. So to summarise, I haven't got to start building an ark just yet. I don't think we're in any imminent danger of floods happening anytime soon. But you've got to feel sorry for those in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai and Phitsanulok, where I used to live. They've got some seriously high waters there. But we're okay in Phichit for the foreseeable future. On the right hand side is Bung Si Phai again, where I've just been recording and taking some panoramic photos. But as you get down here further on the right, you'll see all the stall holders setting up for the evening, and this is when you really do hope they don't have rain, because this is their livelihood. Just selling Thai food and snacks, hot dogs, juices, coffees. And the students are out in numbers now, and people taking risks on their motorbikes. There's not so many set up this evening. One would imagine they're expecting rain. There's a lot of cumulus nimbus clouds on the horizon. Bicycle rent places setting up. Obviously quite optimistic. Well, I think that concludes my... I'll take a left here actually. That concludes my ride. No, I won't. Not going down that. It's a bit too much on the muddy side, unfortunately. So we'll go through the town. The congestion here is stall holders setting up their stalls for the market. And this little gap I'm driving through now used to be a house or houses that the owner knocked down to make a shortcut.